coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Second down. Here's Hurts. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
33, Aaron Jones.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And right back to Sanders on 1st down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Kevin King there defensively.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle made.
He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Philadelphia.
On first and 10. It's Hurts. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 42 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slam.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 19. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Aaron
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Brings up second.
From the 45 on second down, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. 20, the big fella.
Oh, we got
and he
plenty
will
of
bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 43-yard line.
On the option, it'll be Hurts. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Sets up to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. So that one will be accepted. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Rodgers to throw once more. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
The 45-yard.
Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing is Hurts.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
To Aaron Jones. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now it's Rodgers.
2-yard line.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
At the 39-yard line.
Now Rodgers on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
He's not going to get me. He's coming. He's coming.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards. And it's third down.
Another run here with Sanders. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders, 30 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get him. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
10 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. On the delay, Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
2nd down.
And this will be incomplete.
Thrown away.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. The Packers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
They'll go again with Sanders. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Philadelphia.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run with Sanders. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Hurts. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 30, past the 20, 10, and in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
22, Eagles 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the...
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And an Eagle 1st down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And now it's second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that...